So you've hit the big one. $2 million. It's that magical number. It's a question on everyone's mind is, can I actually retire? Can you finally hang up your hat, say goodbye to the 9-to-5 grind, and live the life you've always dreamed of? Let's break it down because this is where things get really exciting. But before we dive in, a quick but important reminder. I am not a financial advisor, and this is purely for educational and entertainment purposes. Always do your own research and consult with a professional before making any major financial decisions. Okay, let's get into the good stuff. Imagine this. Your money starts making money, and then that money starts making its own money. That, my friends, is the magic of compounding. It's like a snowball rolling down a hill, getting bigger and bigger without you having to push it anymore. That's the goal, right? To have your money work for you, not the other way around. $2 million isn't just a pile of cash. It's a potential powerhouse, an army of tiny financial workers going out every single day to bring back more. The question isn't just if you can retire, but how you can make this powerhouse work its hardest for you. So, you've got this $2 million nest egg. Can you finally relax? Can you sit back, sip a margarita on a beach somewhere, and not worry about a thing? Well, maybe. But enough is a really personal term. It depends entirely on your lifestyle. Are you a homebody who enjoys simple pleasures? Or are you dreaming of world tours and five-star hotels? The key is understanding your expenses. We're going to talk about something called the 4% rule. It's a popular guideline that suggests you can safely withdraw 4% of your investment portfolio each year without depleting it. For $2 million, 4% is $80,000 a year. That's about $6,600 a month. Now take a moment and think. Could you live comfortably on that? For many people, that's a resounding yes. That's more than enough to cover housing, food, utilities, and have a good amount left over for fun. But for others, with higher costs of living or more extravagant tastes, it might be a bit tight. Let's dig deeper into that $80,000 figure. After taxes, depending on where you live and how your money is invested, that might look more like $65,000 or $70,000. Is that still enough? This is where a personal budget becomes your best friend. Track everything you spend for a few months. Be brutally honest with yourself. How much are your non-negotiables, like your mortgage or rent, healthcare, and groceries? And how much do you spend on the wants, the dining out, the hobbies, the subscriptions? When you have a clear picture of your annual expenses, you can answer the question for yourself. If your annual spending is less than $80,000, you're in a fantastic position. You could potentially retire and not even touch your original $2 million, letting it continue to grow. But what if your expenses are higher? Don't panic. Doesn't mean the dream is over. It just means we need a smarter strategy. This brings us back to the core philosophy. I want my money to work for me, not I work for the money. This is the mindset shift that separates the wealthy from everyone else. It's about turning your capital into a source of passive income. Your $2 million isn't just for spending. It's for investing. It's a well-diversified portfolio of stocks, bonds, and maybe even real estate can generate returns that fuel your retirement. Imagine earning dividends from your stocks, interest from your bonds, or rental income from a property. That's your money. Punch in the clock every single day so you don't have to. It's about building a system, a machine that funds your life. You've already done the hard part, accumulating the capital. Now it's about putting that capital in the right position to succeed. This isn't about risky, speculative bets. It's about sound, long-term investment strategies that are designed to preserve and grow your wealth over time. And let's be honest, a big part of the retirement dream is freedom. The freedom to do what you want, when you want. For a lot of us, that means travel. It means finally taking that vacation you've been putting off for years. You're not just retiring from something. You're retiring to something. 2 new experiences, new cultures, new adventures. So can your $80,000 a year fund that travel bug? Absolutely. You just have to be smart about it. Maybe you don't stay in the presidential suite, but you can explore amazing places, eat incredible food, and make lifelong memories. A 3-week trip through Southeast Asia, for example, can be surprisingly affordable. Or maybe you rent a car and drive up the coast, discovering hidden gems in your own country. The point is, with a solid financial plan, You can absolutely build travel into your retirement budget. It's not an all-or-nothing game. I can just hear it now. Europe is calling my name. Smell of fresh croissants in a Parisian bakery. The sight of ancient ruins in Rome. The sound of waves crashing on a Greek island. Is this just a daydream? It's a very real possibility. It's a very real possibility. Let's game this out. A 2-month European adventure. You could budget, say, $15,000 for that trip. That fits comfortably within your $80,000 annual withdrawal. You could take a trip like that every single year and still have $65,000 left over for your regular living expenses. Or maybe you want to live in Europe for part of the year. Countries like Portugal or Spain have a much lower cost of living than many major U.S. cities. Your $80,000 a year could afford you an incredibly high quality of life there. You could rent a beautiful apartment, eat out regularly, and truly immerse yourself in the culture. The possibilities are endless. So can you retire with $2 million? Oh, for most people, the answer is a very strong, very exciting yes. It requires a clear understanding of your expenses, solid investment strategy to make your money work for you, and a realistic vision for the life you want to live. It's not just about quitting your job. It's about designing your next chapter. It's about freedom, travel, and finally having the time to pursue your passions. The dream is closer than you think. You've put in the work, you've saved, you've invested. Now is the time to start planning how you're going to enjoy the rewards. What's the first place you would go if you retired today? Drop a comment below. I'd love to hear your dream destination. And if you're excited to learn more about making your money work for you, make sure to hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications. We've got so much more to talk about. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.